She's been gone now nearly a year. A Night on the Edge started because when I was young, my grandfather had passed away with Alzheimer's disease. And it was really hard going through watching him slowly lose his memory and forget common things, forget things like his own grandchildren's names. And that was really, really hard for a 12-year-old girl to go through that. And so I wanted to do something to help other people who are going through it, and to help to prevent people from having to go through it in the future. And so, I didn't know what I could do where, I'm not a doctor or scientist or anything, but I decided through music I could find a way to help people. And so I started 6 years ago, the first Night on the Edge benefit concert. We raised about $2,000 that year. And we've raised more and more ever since, and we've had more and more involvement from the community and bigger crowds. We even had to move venues at one point. And it's just so wonderful to see how much people love to come and support this great cause, and what an event it's become in our community to help people going through this. There's nothing they can do. Went through it too, and they know it'll take him away. The years gone by, he's living with his son now. He won't go into the old folks' home. He calls for Martha, but she don't come to him. His son reminds him that she has gone, and his family deals with the pain. His memory grows worse every day. There's nothing they can do. She went through it too, and they know it'll take him away. Oh, there's nothing they can do. She went through it too, and they cried when it took him away. A Night on the Edge is a benefit concert that we started 7 years ago. It is an opportunity to help people with Alzheimer's and their families and Alzheimer's research by giving to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. So we have a concert. That's the main attraction of the evening, is the concert, and then we have other activities going on as well, and all the proceeds go directly to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. The Alzheimer's Foundation of America is an organization that works toward helping patients with Alzheimer's, caregivers who are helping patients with Alzheimer's, and Alzheimer's research. They do an Educate America tour every year that goes all around the country to help educate people who are going through this. What can they do to help their loved ones? And what should they do and what shouldn't they do? And they also have programs for the patients themselves. They'll have music nights and things that will help patients that maybe are going through a rough time, not remembering things, to kind of just have a night to be themselves.
The first time that I played with Michelle Canning at that benefit event that she does for Alzheimer's was about 4 years ago. I was really impressed. She's a student here at Morehead State, at the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music. And when she first came as a freshman, she already had the experience that her grandfather had Alzheimer's. And I think they were very close, and it affected her deeply. She wanted to do something positive and it was, I think, a difficult thing for her to work through. And so she figured out how to do something positive and make a real contribution. And it came from something that was a tragedy for her, that was very difficult for her. But she used that in a very positive way.
The community does so much to help the Alzheimer's Foundation and to help this particular benefit. We have people from all over the community that are helping by donating raffle prizes. We have a lot of local businesses, some of your favorite restaurants, and other stores as well that will donate gift cards and baskets, and even just people in the community, not even just businesses, that are donating really great prizes. We had over 50 raffle prizes in the past few years, all to help this cause. And then we also have great community members that come and work really hard the night of the benefit. We have people selling raffle tickets, people selling baked goods, people selling you your ticket at the door, people running around like crazy trying to help and make sure they can answer everybody's questions and help everybody have as great a night as they can possibly have.
I went up with her about 4 years ago, and my wife Diane volunteered to help. She does it all with volunteers.
At the benefit, the biggest thing that happens is a show. We have about 2 hours worth of bluegrass music with a break in between, and it is so much fun. We just, put on a show and just have a good time. And what's really cool about it is that it's not necessarily us playing for you. It's more a conversation amongst everybody. And so we'll be playing, but we'll be talking to the people in the audience as well, and everybody's just having a really great time. And then we also have, like I mentioned, raffle prizes. We'll have so many of those. We've had over 50 raffle prizes each year for the past 6 years, and really good raffle prizes too, which is cool. And then and baked goods that people have made out of their homes, which is really cool. Homemade recipes passed down through generations that you get to have. And we have popcorn, because you can't have a show without popcorn.
The atmosphere of the whole event is positive. It's all uplifting. It's people coming together to support this common cause. And everyone in some ways been touched, I think, by this horrible disease. My mother had Alzheimer's. And it's a way that people can come together. There's almost a celebratory atmosphere in that room. It's packed. The National Alzheimer's Foundation has gotten behind it. She just did it first and sent them a check without asking for any support. And over the years, it has had so much enthusiasm, so much support. It was written up in the Boston Globe, and she's had all kinds of coverage for this now.
If you have a loved one who has or had Alzheimer's disease and you want to honor them, you can send us a picture of them to info@michellecanning.net or to our address that you can find on the website. And we will do a slideshow during the event. It has faces of people who had Alzheimer's. We don't use their names or anything, but just as a nice way to honor them, we will direct the audience's attention to the screen at some point during the show and show the faces of real people who have or had Alzheimer's disease. It helps to make it really hit home, to show we're doing this for real people. somebody can't be at the benefit, they can donate in multiple ways. They can give a raffle prize to help raise money. They can give a baked good that would be sold at the show to help raise money, or they can just make a donation. There's an address to send checks to on my website, www.michellecanning.net. So far, over the past 6 years, we have raised over $22,000 for the Alzheimer's Foundation of America.
For those of us that, go along in our daily lives, we're all touched by Alzheimer's in some way. My mother had Alzheimer's. And, we think, well, we'd like to do something, but there's not the occasion, or there's not the opportunity, or we're busy with other things. When she makes an event like this, it gives everyone an opportunity to come together and do something. And it's a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Lost all the feelings you had. You're sorry that it all ended this way, that you never meant to make me feel bad, but then you picked me up off my feet and made me.
A Night on the Edge will happen on March 24th, 2018 at the Chelmsford Elks Lodge in Chelmsford, Massachusetts.
Can we do a Blue Up song for you? This is one called Step by Step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second step, my heart's aglow. Third step, we had a date. Fourth step, we stayed out late.